Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another podcast. A womanizer will have plenty of female friends. All right? Now, check it out. Check it out. Because I see some people, I guess they're dating coaches or, they could be MGTOW guys or incel, whatever. And they'll say, like, yeah, don't have women as friends and don't listen to them and stuff and all of that mess, right? Which I think is weird. Because one thing I've peeped about womanizers going back to when I was a little kid, they'll keep a lot of women around them, but they ain't having sex with all of them. And in fact, old player trick is actually cultivate some women that you're not going to have sex with. Because it's amazing, like a lot of guys who ain't in that position, they pretty much thirsty. So any female in their orbit, they trying to get with, right? And of course, you got some other guys who are generally non-select, who end up being in a lot of women's friend zones anyway, involuntarily. But an interesting thing, a lot of womanizers, they might just meet some woman and they just say, you know what, I ain't really trying to get with her, even if the woman's attractive. And of course they can do that because, well, shoot, they typically got like a good 5 or 6 women, even if they don't want to use the word rotation, that they can have sex with. Like a true womanizer will always have a woman he can have sex with, right? But one thing, will have plenty of female friends. And that's the key thing to understand. A womanizer will have plenty of female friends. Now, understand something. And I've talked about this before, this whole concept of, playing without the ball, moving without the ball. Like in basketball, a lot of times people focus on who's dribbling and who got the ball about to take a shot. But a very important concept when you're playing is moving without the ball. Where are you putting yourself? What position are you in? Right? One thing a lot of true womanizers will do, they'll just put themselves in a position to get sex. It's not all. In fact, a lot of them might not even go out and try to approach a bunch of women. Right? A lot of them doing women on their jobs, their churches, in their neighborhoods, women they see regularly, right? But that's because they ain't trying to get with them. It's like a womanizer will put women in the friend zone. A true womanizer will put a woman in the friend zone, and they'll just say, all right, I don't really need her now. We can be cool. Or, maybe she ain't that attractive to him. He ain't turned on by it. It's like, okay, be cool. Because, one, they don't need them, but two, one of the things many womanizers do is not about like, oh, every time they meet a woman, I'm a banger. And if anybody telling you that, I already know they ain't really in it. The thing is, they just get along with women. That's a key point. You just get along, period. That's part of the game. You don't just, every single woman is like, bang, you get her. Shoot, sometimes it might just be a case. You just know how to talk to women. That's it. And you cool with them. And then they the ones going to try to seduce you. Right? In fact, they might be just waiting their turn or something. And plus, a true womanizer, he's going to be entertaining beyond to a woman beyond like what he doing in the bedroom. Right? So she going to like just talking with him, period. And, sometimes you get some womanizers, they make great relationship counselors because they done dogged enough women or ran through enough women, so they already know what's up. So they could probably tell a woman, it's like, nah, baby, this is what you doing wrong, or this is what you not doing, right? Now, I know some dudes were like, don't listen to women and all of that. These are non-select dudes. These are non-select dudes because it's amazing how men with limited experience like to give advice. that kills me. I'm like, dude, you just don't know, right? Because here's the thing. Because let me go back to that friend zone analogy. Just like a woman keeps a bunch of beta orbiters, and like when she need one, it's like break glass in case of emergency. A true womanizer, he always got a woman he can get with or call up or elevate. It's called having a team. It's called having a roster, right? And some might be, shoot, sometimes those friends might be, they might be, they on the farm team or something. And usually with any womanizers, you're going to have some women, they're going to be like, look, I can't take this anymore. And, they rotate out, go get a safe guy, come back to the womanizer when, they really want that really good D, right? So, the guy might rotate him out. Plus, some women just might get on his nerves. So he say, look, I need to replenish the team. Let me hold a draft and all of that, right? But they just keeping it in plenty of circles. Right? But the main piece in that, he's going to have, any true womanizer is going to have plenty of female friends because women just simply like him. And that's a key part. They just likable. Women going to like being around them, like in a legitimate way, not like that, they got you around just as a friend, just to help move the furniture type of thing, right? These are women might just call you up just to shoot the breeze or something like that, right? And I know a lot of guys don't want to deal with that, but that's because they trying to get in this, they trying to get in those draws and everything. But it's just like, hey, all right, whatever. If you got some time or anything, it's chill. You're not spending your money. You got a few minutes. Hey, you can sit back and talk, right? Now, if you don't, you just don't. But they're going to come around. They're going to like him. I mean, look, I'm going to tell you what. Let me go off on a little bit of a tangent, kind of related to this. Too many guys are still caught up. They feel like the only interaction is if you approach a woman and spit some game and everything, and boom, something may or may not happen. A lot of sex, a lot of relationships just happen because a friendship just grows into something else. Or just knowing somebody, and then just an opportunity you get to like talk to them, and then it just take it to another level. A lot of stuff just happens just because of the social circle that you're in. All right, like it might be somebody that you see at a grocery. I love using that example. You might see him at a grocery store all the time, right? Or you might see him at your favorite restaurant all the time. I mean, me, I got young ladies I talk to. They're at different restaurants in the area that I'll eat at, right? And then, you might just have that opportunity to talk and take it to another thing. A lot of stuff just grows from something. A lot of, like the whole, like pick them up on the street or even in a club thing, that's just a tiny percentage. Or even online, that's a tiny percentage. A lot of stuff is organic. Like they already knew it, right? They already knew that person or something like that. In fact, guys in a relationship, any guys out there, let me give y'all some free game. Any men out there in a relationship, right? Like you got your girl and everything. Pay attention to all of a sudden she might mention a new male friend, or y'all out and you meet some guy and, she might be just a friend. Talking about, oh, he's just a friend, dear. And he might be at that moment, but I'm going to just break some stuff down to you. Anything start happening, that friend might get elevated. Right? That friend might be get elevated. In fact, you got some womanizers, more on the scuzzier side, they might actually do that. They'll just say, oh, yeah, we can just be friends and everything. In fact, that's a key game with some dudes who like side pieces or something, the backdoor men. They meet a woman and, she married or got a man. And, he cool. He'll be cool at first. But he'll just bide his time because he's doing it with 5 other women. Right? Then when that main man like slips up or something, dude right there, he mess up and, dude be like, yeah, well, yeah, why don't you just come over? You can just chill. Well, we just going to talk, right? Yeah, we just going to talk. Like that old Eddie Murphy, Dexter St. Jock thing. Yeah, we're just going to talk. And like a woman already know, well, a smart woman know if she set foot in your place, she pretty much giving up some ass. All right. But yeah, a true womanizer have female friends. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I mean, dude, it is what it is. And plus, even if you're, like I said, sometimes even those female friends hook you up with their friends if they fun. But yeah, just wanted to share that today. I'll get back with y'all later. Peace and blessings.